So anyway, so this is a compact crossover SUV, and a lot of things are carried over. It's kind of a refresh this year. And you got front, you're going to find that there's a frameless hexagonal grille with some compact headlights. You're going to find steering responsive LED headlights with LED fog lights. Got a heated windshield, heated side view mirrors on it, raised roof rails. Got a sunroof, and it rolls on some 17-inch alloy wheels. Now, this is an all-wheel drive vehicle, and so a lot of this is set up for. That's the reason. One of the reasons this vehicle is so popular because of all the all-weather that it can handle in the all-wheel drive mode with the things that it's got. Now, ours, by it being the premium, it wasn't the base model, so it's up one notch. So we had the cloth interior seating level set covers. And it was the heated front seats.
Is there a problem down there?
Yeah, there's a problem over here.
Did you just eat some peanut butter?
So we had a really nice 11.6-inch touchscreen infotainment system that was in this car. It actually seemed really big for the vehicle that we were in. And that's where you're going to find your Subaru Starlink system. That's going to be the infotainment system, the nav, all the things that they've got in it, which is new for this year. Got to find your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto there. Now, under the hood, this is a boxer engine, so it's a flat type engine. We had the 2.0 liter. Now, if you step up into the upper trim levels, it is a 2.5 liter. So we had the smaller engine, 152 horsepower, 145 pound torque, backed by a CVT. Now, this particular vehicle is rated to tow 1,500 pounds. You get the bigger engine into upper trim levels, it'll tow a little bit more. EPA says you should be looking for about 27 in the city, 34 on the highway, combined for 29. Now, I drove this vehicle 342 miles, and I got 27.5 miles per gallon in it over the course of that week.
Pretty good for your fat foot.
I thought it was real good, and it's a smaller engine, but I thought it handled really well as far as the power levels on it. This is a kind of a firm ride. You know, it's all-wheel drive standard. It's not a race car, but it's a very confident, inspiring driving experience. You drive it, you know. It's not going to be exciting, but you feel good about it. When you're driving it, it's going to go where you want it to go and how you want it to go there. Part of that is it's got, to me, a taller roof line. So it seems like you got a little more headroom on the inside of it, particularly in the driver's position. So the driver's view, the span of view in it, I really like that a lot better. Now, the base trim price is $27,440. Now, base model, which we were one up off of that, is $26,290. Did not have a Monroney with this one, so I don't have an exact price for this particular vehicle I was driving. If you're looking for something to compare it to, though, you're going to look over possibly at the Ford Bronco Sport that Don was talking about earlier. $31,230 is what I had down on it. The Jeep Compass is another one in that category for $28,000, and the newer Mazda CX-30 is $22,950. But again, that compact crossover SUV segment is a pretty popular segment. There's a lot of competition in there. So there's a lot of variance in the horsepower that you can get as well as the features you can get in the car. But again, if you're looking for that all-wheel drive vehicle that gives you that confidence, inspiring driving experience, the Subaru Crosstrek is one of them you can look at.
Hexagonal grill.
With a hexagonal grill.
Hexagonal grill.
I'm going to have to improve my writing. I may have to start typing it.
Or at least your vocabulary. And don't be eating peanut butter just before you read that.
You gotta